What's going on? It's the Pristine Queen of Hip Hop, and I just want to wish you a happy Best Friends Day. So I decided that I'm going to let you in on my life a little bit more and tell you about 4 of my very, very best friends. So my longest standing best friend, her name is Lebo Motlhabane. We call her Al Boogie. So funny story about how we became friends. We used to hate each other in high school. She even sent a gang of girls to beat me up the one time because I called her a not nice word. And it was just me, 50 girls, and of course deny. But we resolved that, and I think a couple of months later we ended up being friends, and now we have been friends for 13 years. So I just want to say I love you, Boogie. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the way that you show up for me. And if I had to pick one hip-hop joint, there are a lot of Drake songs that remind me of her because she's a huge Drake fan, but one song that immediately comes to mind when I think of her is Priddy Ugly featuring Saudi. Man, I'm in the mood. Man, I'm in the mood. Feeling good. And then up next is my friend Ayanda, Yandles, aka Magagula. We became friends in varsity because we worked in the same department, and we did a project together. She studied film and I studied journalism, so we ended up doing a collaboration, and we were both tutors in our department at the humanities department, and we ended up spending a lot of time together, and she ended up being one of my favorite people in the whole world. She's out in Atlanta, Georgia right now because she's like married and stuff and all grown up, and I miss her terribly. What hip-hop song would I dedicate to Yandles? Wale and Nicki Minaj, Clappers, because she's my twerk partner. And then there's my boy, Sdot, Siphiwe. So we became friends when I was working at Times Media, and so was he. He was in the IT department. And so how we became friends, he tells it differently. I tell it one way, he tells it another way. He remembers a particular story. We were talking about burgers and how it looks when you're eating a burger, and it's a long story. My song to, for, and with him is Solo and the BETR Gang. Solo featuring Buks. The joint is called Stripes. We call it the anthem. And every time it drops, with those two people right at the front of the stage rapping from beginning to end. So I love you, and that's my joint.
Frantic, they've been panic, still can't stand me, seems so antsy. John's in the room, same words even if a client's in the room. Nigga, forgive me. Miles ahead, all your little styles are dead. Show me where the crowns are.
And then lastly, my Waarf, Motshidisi Mohono. We became friends at Massive. She was the co-host on DJ Spook Breakfast, and I was the producer. And what really drew us to each other was our joint need and want for excellence. You know, her work ethic is so incredible, and she says the same of me. So we aligned because of that, and then we realized like we actually really like each other outside of the work. So that's my Waarf, one of the closest people to me, somebody who always just shows up, somebody who gets me, and we also have this weird spiritual connection as well. So yeah, those are my best friends, and my song with Mutsi is that I ended up putting her onto Solo as well. And I remember when they had a residency at AGOG, I made her promise to come to every single one with me. I think we missed only one out of the 10 weeks. And our song is Solo and the BETR Gang featuring PH Raw X, and it's called Ain't Ready.
But now it all add up. Remember when the leverage in my pocket really did to me.